Hey guys!
Hey guys! I am Chris Gaylor.
And I'm Actiel from Gretchen Cosplay, and today we are watching Breaking Bad Season 2, Episode 6.
Peekaboo! Yeah, last episode, Breakage. What happened?
We saw a lot about the character of Hank.
Yeah.
We saw his, I do believe it's a PTSD. Or,
he threw away Tuco's teeth.
Yeah.
Well, not his teeth,
the
but...
souvenir.
Yeah.
It was kind of creepy and
It's
creepy.
a trophy. It's almost like a trophy. But he had a panic attack and then his bottles broke all around. Threw it in the river.
And
Jesse started a system.
Yeah, he was trying to make his own drug dealing. He's a drug lord.
He's a drug lord.
It's a drug. He's lording something. He's a drug lord.
He's a small drug lord, but he's one.
Yeah, he has an incident now. He'd have to deal with it. Eisenberg's leading him to do something.
Yeah, deal with it.
Yeah.
Handle it. That's what he said. Handle it. And in French, this episode is called Handling It. So, règlement de compte. So basically, you got your answer about what this episode is going to be about. Yeah, let's just jump into it because I was really excited about you watching this one.
Yeah. Okay, so let's watch this.
Peekaboo, let's go.
Yo! Anybody home?
I joke with my sister when I watch this episode that if my mother ever say my apartment's dirty again, I'm just gonna show her that.
You're not meth head level. You're messy.
I sure hope I'm never that bad.
You wait for them?
Well, that's what he's doing, but...
Tupito! Ugh. You're having a child in this mess.
No one's controlling that. No one's stopping them either.
Does he go to school or something?
I think he's too young for school.
Yeah, but...
Oh, don't worry. This is gonna play with your heart.
I am angry! Does he even speak? Oh my god. Child services, please. I need to contact them.
And he's dirty as hell, too.
Yeah, he's not...
That's his room. Like, I can't picture him being older than 3 years old.
I'm hungry.
I'm mad.
I know. I'm expecting you to be even more mad by the end. Deep breath. So cute. Jesse and kids. That's all I have to say.
Just stay right here, alright? Okay. Let me...
There's the lock on the door. Tabarnak.
You saw it? Yeah.
I didn't drop it! I didn't drop it! Shit, you dropped it!
Shut the hell up about it!
You shut up!
You shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Both of you! Whoa.
Gretchen. Dun, dun, dun.
It's a nice car.
If you enter this door, Skyler will be mad.
Look who's here.
Whoa! Gretchen!
Hi.
Oh, it's nice to see you.
Wow,
What a nice surprise.
Look at you. You're looking good. Oh, you have a good shaped head. Yeah, man.
Oh, sure.
Can I? Don't care if you say no. Sorry.
Thank you.
He cares about his
for
hair.
what you've done for my dad. It was a really good thing.
You're very welcome. We're gonna find a way to repay you. No. We don't want to. We don't want to ever hear that.
She go with the lie.
She was friends with Walter for a while before she ever
Yeah,
met him,
I know.
So.
I really need to get going.
Oh, that's too bad.
What? You can't stay for dinner? I wish I could, but unfortunately, I have to try to beat the traffic. Okay.
Well, I hope we get a chance to catch up real soon.
It's so awkward.
Bye now.
All right, empty your pockets. Turn them out. Everything on the table. Do it! All right, there's maybe an 8-ball here. Where's the rest of my meth?
Yo, for real? She up and lost it, yo.
You shut up!
Shut up!
Hey, shut up! Shut up!
Hey. Hey, baby. Oh, come here, baby. Come here, baby. Oh.
She's totally using him as a human shield.
Yep.
All right, you two are never getting high again. I will make it my life's mission. Not one toke, not till I get what's mine.
Yeah, we got you covered, man, sure.
Yo, that's my bank.
So it's FIDC insured, yo. It's a victimless crime.
Where the hell did you get this?
Bodega, Waycross Town.
Just
In
come on.
outlet, bam.
Well, they stole an ATM machine. You can have.
Yeah, I know, but they take care of the business. You just want your money.
Just walked in all smooth like?
Nobody even noticed. Nobody noticed. For real.
I'm telling you. Victimless crime.
Oh, Jesus! Come on already!
It's not like you ever got one open.
At least I got persistence. Law of averages, lucky number 7. Don't listen to that skink.
Oh, stop calling me that! I ain't no
Stink!
Wow.
I swear to God, I will shoot you both in the face! Now chill!
First, let me say I very much regret involving you in this. This entire thing was unfortunate, and I apologize deeply.
Thank you. Now, please tell me why you did it.
That's why she's mad.
That's not really at issue here.
You tell your wife and son that I am paying for your cancer treatment. Why are you doing this? What happened? Because this isn't you.
Do you know him?
What would you know about me, Gretchen? What would your presumption about me be exactly? That I should go begging for your charity, and you waving your checkbook around like some magic wand is going to make me forget how you and Elliot cut me out. What? My hard work, my research, and you and Elliot make millions off it.
That cannot be how you see it.
Oh, God, that's beautifully done. You are always the picture of
You
innocence.
left me. You walked away. You abandoned us. Me, Elliot.
Rich girl just adding to your millions.
Oops.
I don't even know what to say to you. I feel so sorry for you, Walt.
I think it's stuff they used to have. They had to have.
Well, they're no longer friends anymore. That's the Heisenberg that came out right there.
Yeah, it's finally a Walt that's...
He can stand up for himself.
Hey,
Hungry?
Ah.
Jesse attracts trouble, big men.
He's so bad at it.
Is it that bad that he's not a good criminal?
Every safe's got its weak spot, right? Say you're designing a safe, where are you gonna put your weak spot?
Nowhere. I made it like strong.
Jesus, on the bottom, that's where. You put your weak spot on the bottom.
Let me get a hit of that crystal.
Hell no, you lost your share.
Come on, baby. It's all I need. It's just a little hit.
Shut the hell up, you dumb skank. I'm trying to concentrate.
I'm trying to take the high road here. Are you gonna do right?
Just listen to me, stupid. I am in the middle of very important work. I am on the verge here. All right, so set your skank-ass pie hole and assist me. And shut up! Skank, skank, skank-ass skank! Skank-ass skank! You listen to me, skank? Huh? You hear me, skank? You are a skank-ass skank! Skank!
Ain't no skank.
No, don't, no!
Ain't no skank.
He's awake!
She doesn't care. She
No.
just wants her high. Taking away all the fingerprints. He's lucky in his misery.
I don't think they will search for fingerprints. They know it's
Just,
them.
oh yeah, but just in case.
Just to be sure.
Yeah. Would you take a chance? I wouldn't.
But of course you can have your fingerprints on an ATM. It's public. Take the money. No.
Hey, remember Peekaboo? Huh? Can you go peekaboo this? Huh? You can keep your eyes closed. You keep them closed. It's good.
You know the police is on their way.
Good, alright? You keep them closed just like that, alright?
He's gonna have a good family. Don't pick the child.
Listen.
Oh, you won't have to saw it.
Making sure that he doesn't go out of his room and see this.
You ain't right here, okay? Just don't go back inside, alright? You stay right here, okay?
Leave. No.
Rest of your life, kid.
Oh my god.
Are you okay? I kind of knew this episode was going to be harsh and really big for you. Was I right?
Je sais pas quoi dire. I'm speechless. What do you want me to say?
I actually have a question for you.
What?
Something I discussed with my sister when I watched this episode. I was wondering what your opinion on the question. Who's to blame? The parents? The seller? People taking the meth? The people making it? Selling it?
The system.
The system.
Yeah. Maybe it's not the time to put the blame on someone, but just listen to them. Mostly drugs is a way to cover up your problems, so you go with that way. Maybe we need to listen to them in the beginning, so that won't happen.
Someone was actually saying something like this in the comments for my reaction to this episode. They were saying that, you know, even though these parents now look like this and they are addicts, and I mean they're very deep in that hole. It started with them having a problem that led to this.
Yeah, party way, or I don't know how, but it's a way of life. Then they were having problems, so they were having a child, and the child is born.
And that's the thing, like the kid is the one paying for all of that though.
Yeah, it's the victim here.
The kid is the real victim for sure. When I watched the episode,
but I don't know what kind of society leaves the children in this house with these people.
Do you think they know? Not everyone knows.
Yes, you know when the child is born.
People, not necessarily. She can have the kid at home.
Yeah, that's right. Nah, I forgot. It costs money to go in a hospital.
Yep. And I mean, as far as we know, no one knows about that kid. That kid can barely talk. He's so used to this life. It's really, really sad. And I'm actually really happy.
How can a society leave a child unknown?
Yeah. There are too many variables. It's too easy for someone to make a kid.
Who's to blame? Everyone.
Yeah, sort of. You know why I'm asking you this? It's because I was wondering, when I watched the episode, I was wondering about how Jesse was going to feel after this. Him being the one that sells these people the meth, and him really connecting with this kid, and just, he has a little brother, and he loves children. Yeah. And I felt like he might feel responsible in some sort of way for creating this product that just doesn't help these people at all. And I mean,
he's not responsible for them most of the time. No, I understand that you're making the problem, like you're cooking what's making them the monster that they are. But most of the time when people do these kind of things, they will change their mind, or they will adapt their way of thinking by saying that it's not his responsibility. He's just doing something that for people who want to have fun or want to go away with their problems. That's his way of doing. So you can put the blame on the people who's buying it, and you need like Spooge and his wife are having a responsibility about the children. So that's their fault if they don't know how to deal with this thing.
Just like it's not necessarily their fault they fell in that hole. It's society's fault for not noticing that they had a problem and taking care of it.
But I'm talking about Jesse's mind. If he go that way, most of people will surely go that way.
And I mean, you can guess how much of a blow to his own mind it's gonna make, because he just saw someone die once again, and he got to notice.
He's for the third time in the middle of a murder.
Yeah. And he got to notice just the living condition of the people he's selling to. And just, it's like a slap to the face. It's like a harsh reminder of the world
what
he
you're
lives
doing,
in.
what kind of world you are.
Although I loved him, with how he acted with the kid, just how he took care of him.
And it's funny because at the beginning of the episode, it's like, he was taking them easily, like Mr. Spooge. He was making fun of the name and not taking care. Not taking them seriously. But when you see that he stole an ATM, he killed the Mexican guy.
Well, he doesn't know that.
Yeah, of course he doesn't know, but we know that Mexican, you need to make a deal out of them.
You need to he needed to deal with them. They stole the ATM machine, and he needed his money, and the money was right there. So let's go deal with that. But I feel like
it was not taking them seriously when we know that you had to.
Well, I think it became personal for him as soon as he saw the kid. That's his soft spot. It's one thing about Jesse that we've known.
Of course, we look at it as he's good with children, or with the beginning with the bug.
He's not a killer.
He's not a killer, and he takes life seriously.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's
I don't know what to say, but with kids or little life, you need to take care of them.
Yep.
And when we saw
every life is precious.
Pete,
Crazy 8?
No, Skinny Pete, like crashing. We saw that the world around him is more aggressive than he is.
Yeah. You know what? It actually makes me think of something I said when I watched the episode. I felt like maybe Jesse felt not a connection, but he kind of saw himself as that insect, someone no one takes seriously, someone that doesn't really have any impact on the world around him, and just people can just push him around whenever. But every life matters.
People can kill you easily with no problem too.
and like you said, the world he lives in is a very dangerous one with really real consequences. We just saw it, and it's really interesting to see Jesse, who, I mean, he's a drug dealer, but he had his house, and his parents seem pretty rich, and he had the life before.
It's a normal family, I think.
Yeah, so for him to be thrown into the midst of this world, and we know he's making deals with these people, so he knows them, but to be in their house and to see the impact it had on the kid, it's such a hard blow. I love this episode, by the way. This is one of my favorites of season 2. It's really sad. I feel so much for that kid, because like you said, the kid is the true victim. It's
Sorry,
hard
I don't
for
know
you.
what to say. I'm kind of dealing with this episode.
And what about what we heard about Grey Matter and what happened with Walter?
Oh my god, oh yeah, that happens too.
Yeah.
I didn't care a lot because I know I find it kind of boring, the story about Grey Matters. I know it's in the background of Walter, but maybe in this episode I was more concerned about the story of Jesse.
I understand. Well, then I'll talk about it. What we know about Grey Matter is very little.
Yeah.
And we don't really know who's telling the truth here. Because what we know is that someday Walter left. He abandoned them. But then he left and he expected them to, according to her, he left and he expected them to not keep going with the research and just throw it to the trash, because he seems to be really mad that they made all that money off of his research, but then he left. So what was he expecting?
I do believe he was creating the skeleton of a research project. Or maybe he was the head of all the things.
I don't know.
And maybe I will know, but right now I'm feeling that he was the head of the starting research, and he left it all, and Gretchen too, and they just keep on with the beginning, the draft maybe.
Yeah.
And he always think that it was his own job.
He felt it was his research.
Yeah.
And you know, one theory I had was that he was dating Gretchen, or that there was some sort of love triangle between the three.
Yeah.
And
he just left her, so she goes with Elliot.
Although we also know that when he was doing all of that, his life, I mean, he had his son, and then his marriage with Skylar. He had to take care of them all. So I mean, it's really unclear what went on in his head. And I'm not saying we won't see more of Grey Matter.
Was he with Skylar during the research?
I think he was, yeah.
So he was having an affair with Gretchen?
No, but that might have been... We saw them when they were at university, but maybe they started the project after. I don't know.
The timeline, was at the university that they started project?
I don't know. Timeline is really unclear. I'm just putting it out there.
We're just having hits of the story that, like, there's a problem between Elliot, Gretchen, and...
Yeah, we don't really know what pushed him to just leave them behind. But then we cannot really expect Gretchen and Elliot not to keep doing the research.
No.
And I feel like at this point, I feel like Walter feels really mad about himself for losing that opportunity, but he doesn't want to blame him.
It's a pride he cannot have right now.
Yeah, and he hates to blame himself, so he's going to blame others for it.
Yeah.
So that's what's going on.
Like you said, the story is about pride. So
he did say "fuck you" to her, so he put his pants on and he stood up to her.
It's kind of cool, but I think it's the thing Walter wanted to do way back in the beginning. But now he's having a life that makes him able to stand for himself.
Yeah. And one thing that's going to come out of this is that now he cannot use Gretchen and Elliot as his excuse. So if he wants to keep paying for the treatment, he needs to come up with another lie. Once again, another lie. It keeps piling up and it catches up to him.
That's why at the beginning I said I would have told her, of course, I'm making another business. I just don't want you to be involved.
But knowing Skylar, you just know she's not just going to be okay with, oh, you have another business. I'm not going to ask any questions.
But I think it would have been less difficult than right now.
You know, the best lies are usually lies that have a little truth in them. I don't think Walter knows that. He's a terrible liar. He gets better at it. Like, I mean, depending on the type of lies he pulls out, he can be good at it. But usually when it comes down to making that lie system, he's just not good at it. You don't make up a lie from nothing. You need a little truth if you want people to believe it. And he's not doing that.
But I don't know, maybe... I don't know what lies it could have been with built with truth.
But I
But
mean, yeah.
right now, it's not a good situation.
No.
That's just what I had to say.
He handled it.
And I want to
pretty
make a
good,
comeback
yeah.
about what I said in episode 1 or 2, I think. About you need to tell her the truth, or maybe a part of the truth.
Yeah.
Like, it's a business I'm doing. You don't want to know what I'm getting involved
Yeah, but is she
into.
gonna just roll with it? That's the thing. You know, Skylar's personality. Her personality is not the type of. She's not the type of person who just lets it go, right?
Nah.
She's Marie's sister. Come on.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, if you know the truth, it's your own fault. That's the way Walter can go. Like, it's not mine. I won't even go to Ned, but
Yeah. Well, we'll see where this goes. We'll see what he tells her next. That was a good episode.
I'm talking about an alternate universe right now. But it's in the past, and now we are having Walter. We just have to deal with all his lies.
Well, you know.
It's a lie dying. He handled a lie, but he makes two out of them. Like, they're broke, and we need to find another way to find money.
Yeah, I'll handle it. But there is one thing I like to say about Breaking Bad is the show is really good at showing us how people have to deal with the consequences of their actions. He makes up these lies. Now he needs to deal with
That
them.
always made good choices. Like Game of Thrones, it's always consequences of action.
Yeah, exactly. You need to think about your actions because you're going to deal with the consequences. Walter left Grey Matter and now he's still dealing with the consequences of that choice.
But I mean, like I like to make a distinction with a comparison with Game of Thrones. But like you said, it was last episode. Like in the beginning, we had Walter was having a lie with the Grey Matters and everything that they were paying his own insurance, and we just leave it there. And it's a lie that was hiding. Just like in Game of Thrones when Robb Stark was married to the girl.
Yeah.
I don't know its name, Shara?
No, I don't remember either. Man, it's been a while.
Yeah, but there goes the marriage and we just end it. But at the Red Wedding, it's all coming back to himself.
Yeah, that's another thing that Breaking Bad does also very well. Just, there is nothing happening in this show that doesn't mean anything or that's not going to come back. They don't forget a single thing. And I mean it. All the way to the finale. When I was watching the finale with my sister, I remember saying, holy shit, this is a callback to season 1, episode 1. Something they said. I'm like, oh my fucking god.
Yeah.
You know, oh yeah. If you don't pick up on that when that happens, I'll tell you all about it.
Just like right now, I'm still having the thought that Jesse was looking at Badger like, you don't know if you had to trust him. And I'm still in the way like,
is it the right
something's
choice?
bad's gonna come out of Badger.
Is it the right choice to do this? Maybe it's not about Badger. Maybe it's about the system. Is it a good idea?
He doesn't trust right now enough his guys.
He's becoming the drug lord. He needs to play the part. And now, I mean, it didn't go very well.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's it.
Yeah, that's it for this episode. I was right. That was the good episode for you.
It's not good.
I know. It's heartbreaking. When I mean a good episode in Breaking Bad, I usually a heartbreaking episode. So
that's my breakage episode.
Yeah. There's gonna be worse in the future.
The only word I have to say is tabarnak.
Yeah. French curses. Let's go. They are the best for this. Alright, we're gonna move on. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the next one right away, it's already on Patreon. The link is in the description.
Or you can wait for the next week. The other episode is gonna go on.
Yes.
So goodbye, guys.
Bye. I'm gonna deal with them. I'm gonna help you a little bit. Bye.
Bye.